Yes. Hi, my name is Barry Selby. Welcome to my daily Facebook Live. And before I do that, let me introduce myself so you know who I am in case you've never seen me before, which is possible. My name is Barry Selby. I am a relationship attraction. Actually, let me back it up. Hi, my name is Barry Selby. I'm a best-selling author, speaker, and relationship attraction expert helping strong, successful women find balance in love, life, and business. And I'm a passionate champion for the divine feminine. Okay, if you haven't known that before, you have now. Today's topic is actually a quote from last night. I did do a Facebook Live yesterday as a preamble to seeing Bruce Lipton last night, and last night he had a great conversation. I enjoyed listening to him talk, and one of the things he said at the end, which was like, got it, love it, use it myself, teaching you, sharing my knowledge with you, which is we cannot be loved until we love ourselves. That's kind of how I said it, and it's what I should say. It's the quote he had. And I want to just let you know this because many of you, maybe somebody you know, is out there looking for love from somebody else to make you feel better. And it's an error in approach. So let me give you some pointers and tips and some feedback that might help you get on the road to recovery, as it were. First of all, by the way, I was about bike riding, so I'm a bit more casual than usual. So excuse the attire, I wasn't dressed up professionally tonight. We'll get this done before it gets too dark because I like using the ambient light versus the ceiling light because it's not as attractive. Okay, now excuse my appearance, let me get on with the talk. Because I have no issue about this. It's like loving myself. Yes, I'm loving myself. So loving yourself first before you get a relationship is a very, very, very wise approach. I was having this in conversation today actually is an extension of this topic from last night, which is, to put it succinctly, that if you're out there seeking for love from somebody out there all the time, like going, you love me, no, you love me, you love me, it's like you're pouring oil into a cup with a hole in the bottom. It never fills up because you don't fill yourself up first. It's almost like, in analogy, so to speak, is if you love yourself first, you seal the cup so that when people love you, it fills the cup up. Actually, it's not really true. Not bad analogy. Let me try that analogy again. If you love yourself first, which is the recommendation, not only do you seal the cup, you fill it up as well. So any more love that comes in is an overflow and abundance that actually fills up multiple cups, as it were, so to speak. I hope this analogy is working. It's kind of crunchy the way I'm doing it. But if you do not love yourself first, not only is that cup empty, it's got a hole in the bottom. So people keep loving you and pouring the love in, it pours out through the bottom and the love disappears. That part works. So I hope that makes sense. You may think, no, that's not the way it works. Someone loves me, I'm fine. Well, here's the thing. Actually, two things. You know, if you've had, well, I don't know if it's true or not, but if you know the idea about Chinese food, you have Chinese food and you're hungry 2 hours later, that's kind of what happens when someone loves you. They love you and you feel great. But now later you're like, do you still love me? Can I get some more love? Please give me some more love. And that's how that works. The second part of that, which is the piece that makes it even worse, because you know I have an issue with people being codependent. If you watch my previous broadcast, you know this. If you are wanting someone else to love you to make you feel better, you're wanting someone else to make you feel better by loving you. Make sense? Meaning that if you're waiting for them to make you feel better, you're saying, you control my state of being. In fact, you control how I feel because I'm asking you to make me feel better. That's messed up. Not only messed up, it makes you a victim because you are now at the mercy of them liking you or not, or loving you or not. Do you really want that? So, if you do, good luck to you, but I'm just going to let you know, you'll be a ping pong ball in this match. At the mercy of the people hitting you back and forward, like, yes, I love you. No, I won't. Yes, I will. Maybe I won't. And you have no control. Take control of your own love. Yeah, that sounds good. By being loving for yourself, by applying loving to yourself, by filling yourself up first from loving inside, first, we don't need anybody else. Now, that's an interesting place to be. And when you don't need anybody else, then you can choose somebody else you can actually be loving with. Not loving to or from, with. When you do that, their loving can expand and it's not required in a controlled certain way of being, and your loving is expanding and overflowing too because you're abundant. And being abundant in love is a damn good place to be. I hope you get that point. So, as I'm going to back up to what Bruce Lipton said last night, which is the quote of the title is, you can't be loved until you love yourself. It's true. It's the fact that somebody loves you without you loving yourself. It's kind of like, actually, the way he said it. Let me say the way he said it last night, because this is the point that was really another part of this conversation, which I didn't say yet. Is the way he said it was kind of funny. Is if I don't love myself, and you start loving me, I'm going to judge you as making a mistake, because if I don't think I'm lovable, if you love me, you're wrong. So how does that work? I'm sorry, I didn't put my glasses on, so I'm trying to read the comment. I'm not sure if I can. No, trying to see. Victimization is, yeah. I think you wrote what I said there, McCall. I'm trying to read your comment without wearing my glasses, and I'm like, I didn't put them on before I did the scope, and they're too hard to reach. I trust. Do you say even think? Sorry, I'm attempting to read this. Not either those types, or you know, I'm going to give it up. I'll look it up afterwards. My apologies, but this is the thing. Has he said? Oh, yes, the victim part. Absolutely, yes. So, as I said, that because codependence is a guaranteed victim state. That's the thing I want to make sure you get clear. Codependency requires you to be the victim on either side. Because if you're codependent, you depend upon somebody else to give you something. If they don't give it to you, you're a victim of that. Because you don't get what you want. And you don't take care of it yourself, so you're going, it's your fault. No, it's not. It's your own fault for not taking responsibility. Lesson. That, by the way, is about a 4-hour training right there, which I'm not going to give you now, but you can take it to heart. If you want questions answered by that, message me directly. So what Bruce said last night about how, well, actually, you're getting victims are also tyrants. Yes, actually, the way that is true. So thank you, McCall, for that point about the victims are like tyrants. Because if you are codependent and you are demanding someone else love you a certain way so you feel loved, first of all, again, doesn't fill you up to be doing it every 2 hours or less. And secondly, you become a tyrant, yes, because you're demanding of that of them. You want, well, it's not so much you want to control, but you're demanding and you're less accepting, actually. So let's just say if you don't learn to love yourself first, you're really dysfunctional. Because it doesn't work for anybody. Victim, tyrant, controller, all of that stuff isn't what contributes to healthy relationships, in case you didn't know this. So take that to heart. I want to get back to that point, because what Bruce said about it's about self-evaluation. Because again, if you don't believe yourself as lovable, if someone loves you, you don't trust them, because they're doing what you can't do yourself. I'm realizing this topic is about 7 different spokes on it, and they're all about 4 hours each. So just sit with these points. I've given you enough material to last a year of homework. So, in fact, talking about homework, or heart work as I like calling it, here's an assignment for you. And I talked about this with 3 people today, so it must be coming up for me to share about it. And I've shared it before on my summit interviews. I haven't shared it here for a while. Here's a key to stop being dependent upon other people to love you. Learn to love yourself, and here's your assignment. And you've probably heard it before from me. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. You take 5 minutes each end of the day, look in the mirror, look in your own eyes in the mirror, and say to yourself, I love you. If it works, you say, I love me, that works too. Whichever one feels more direct and that goes in. I don't know the word for that. Say, I love you to yourself until you feel it yourself in the mirror, back to yourself. 5 minutes minimum. You can go 10, even better. Do that 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, for the whole month, 30 days straight. From today onwards to this time next month, your life will transform. When you do that, and I trust you will, if this is something you want to work on, I want you to message me and let me know how it goes. If you get stuck along the way, let me know. But also, if you do get stuck along the way, start again. Because self-love is an easy practice. Even if you have an issue with that. I was talking to somebody today who says, I don't know how to do that. It's like, all you do is take 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, look in the mirror, and say to yourself, I love you. And do it with sincerity. Breathe into your heart if you need to. Whatever you can do to get yourself there, and say it, because you'll eventually feel it. And it may take you 30 days to feel it. But do it for 5 minutes minimum. But do it calmly and slow. Don't go, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, to get 5 minutes worth. It's not work. That's not how it's going to work. Calmly, clearly, effectively look in your own eyes and say, I love you. To say it in a way that you feel it, and then do it for 5 minutes. So, will you cover boundaries, form practice? That I might come up with at some point. I don't I think I've mentioned that in a couple of previous broadcasts, but I might come up with that one again. Sorry, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm answering questions and comments on Facebook Live where I started recording this. So yes, yeah, structural practice, absolutely. There's an assignment I give out pretty much every summit appearance I've been on. I seem to give it as a homework assignment every time. So this has become a regular thing to give out, and I give it to my clients as well. So you got the homework, do it. Let me know how it goes. But in terms of about covering boundaries, I will at some point. That hasn't come up recently, but that's a good topic to think about this week. So I might do that. Yes, thank you for the input. All right. I think I've meant to use this subject up, even though there's about 16 hours worth of stuff I can talk about here. But I want to get this done before it's too dark, because the light is fading. I see the screen's getting kind of grainy. Thank you for watching. If you've got questions about this, please message me directly. If any comments below, you can do that. I'll answer them afterwards. If you think there's somebody out there who could benefit from this, please share it with them. If you want to find out more about my work, go to my website, which is barryselby.com. You can find these Facebook Live talks on my business page, as well as on YouTube under my Messages from a Masculine playlist. Barry Selby is my name on YouTube. Or go to my website, barryselby.com, and look at the video blog. They're all there. All 108 of them. Yes, lots of them are out there. So that, my friends, is enough for tonight. Take this to heart. If you love yourself first, all the rest will follow. Do the homework. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.